Hey guys, what's up? Mouseman here with another playing of Left 4 Dead 2. Beforehand, I literally had never played it before that, but now I have a little bit of experience. I know a little bit of what I'm doing, kind of, sort of. But yeah, got a couple weapon tips, that kind of stuff. You know, like looked at the weapon stats and all that kind of stuff. I found out that the AK-47 is actually the most powerful weapon in the game. Like contrasted with the damage per second ratio. The M16 is very close to it, but I like the AK-47. I mean, it fires a little bit slower, but the bullets are larger in actual life. It does so it'll automatically do more damage. It sounds like a more solid hit. Like for the AK-47, you have 40 shots, and for the M16, you have 50. So that's one of the differences, and the M16 fires a lot faster. You can probably tell. I'll probably pick one up here in a little bit, but you'll notice that the M16 fires a lot faster, which is nice, but it really drains your ammo, and you still get 360 on both of the guns. It's just a little bit different on what you you know, what your preference is. If you like having damage per second with the AK-47, or if you like speed, like just like unloading the crap out of things, and just like that feeling where you just unloading and whatever, and you've got like no control of the weapon or whatever, and that's, you know, the M16 is good for you. Also guys, I got a couple mods. I got the improved sky mod. If you notice, the sky looks a lot better. I like it a lot more, and the blood is there's a mod on the Steam store. It's like extra blood or something like that. Enhanced blood textures or something like that. But it's a very nice mod. I highly recommend it. I'm not actually entirely sure who made it, but I highly recommend it. It's really fun to mess with and see. Like on run 10 here, you guys will be able to see, but there'll be like blood fountains basically, because there'll just be so much. It gets kind of crazy, but yeah. So yeah, we're doing the tank challenge again. Right now we're on round 3, and so yeah. Oh, also, my med kit, I got this really funny mod. So, you know, the regular med kit's like you know, kind of like just a healing kind of sound where you're like, it sounds like you're strapping something to your body, like some kind of tape or something. I actually got a mod where I don't know if this is actually a real song, but there's something that plays it. It's like sexual healing. Just goes like that, and it's really a great thing. It's hilarious, and I recommend that too. It's like sometimes I'll completely forget that I have it, and I'll just play it, like start healing when I'm in a really tense situation, like if the tank's just about to blast my brains out. Like I'll just be running around, and then I'll have that come on. I'll just start laughing. It's not entirely, like, it's not super loud, but it is very funny. Like, it takes up so much rest of the game. I also recommend some of the other mods. I actually found one of the mods where the tank was like a Pillsbury Doughboy, and he throws these giant cartons of eggs at your face, and it's actually pretty funny. I couldn't take the game seriously anymore, so I just decided to not use that mod. But it was a super funny mod. It was like one of the funniest mods I've ever seen. So yeah, laying some incendiary rounds down. And if you guys are wanting to play this, one thing that I recommend doing is, like I've been doing, if you have any incendiary ammo, anything like that, like any weapons, like M16, like grenade launcher, etc., just that kind of stuff, just like pull it out of the container, because eventually you'll probably need it if you're playing by yourself with the AI. The AI are not very good at this, and they'll usually die around like 6 or 7. So they may or may not die. It's, you know, it's just kind of a random thing. What does seem to be very consistent though is Francis. Like, he almost always dies first, and I think Zoe always dies last. It's either Lewis or Francis dying first, and then Zoe and yeah, Zoe's always the last one to die from the AI. I mean, there's a rare chance that it changes, but it's just a very consistent thing. It's not that I don't like one of them more than the other, but that's just the way what I've noticed from playing the game and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just different ranges and stuff like that. I was saying before, I actually have played this more and more now. I started playing with a couple of my friends, and we found out like different strategies and stuff. Like what I'm doing right now, I highly recommend doing that, because you just run around the top, and of course they still throw rocks at you, and if you get stuck at one spot, and they'll just like wipe you clean. They'll just throw you off the side. That's the only downside to it. So you need to be very careful, like looking around and stuff like that, because if you miss something, like there's a path right here, and a tank comes up there, it can just blast you all the way down the cliff. That's not something you want to do. And the AI, like this, they'll go right next to it. There's Lewis. Yeah, Lewis is dead. So yeah, it's a little bit crazy. The AI, I highly recommend, guys, if you can, like, I highly recommend just playing with friends if you can. If you can't, it's okay. It's still a lot of fun, but I highly recommend, if you can, take that chance and play with them. It's a little bit more fun, but you know, it's not going to be too bad if you don't. But it's still a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing with my friends and my family and stuff like that. And as I was talking about earlier, it's already round like 5, I think, and you can see this blood just like gushing everywhere. There's tons of blood all over the place, and it's quite awesome actually. I really enjoy it. And at some points you can, if you see the Left 4 Dead characters, if you shoot one of them in the back or something, there's like oh look, like right back there on Francis, there's a little blood spatter on his arms and legs and stuff, and that's not originally there. I think it's called like improved blood textures, but it's a very nice mod. It improves the game a little bit. I am gonna ask you guys, if you know of any kind of mod that like just improves the general graphics of the game, I would really appreciate it if you guys could just shoot me a link to that. That'd be really cool. So yeah, just like I was saying before, actually, with the AI and stuff, they're stupid as heck. Like I've lost 2 health, and that was because I accidentally burnt myself a little bit. But the AI are already dead, all 3 of them, and now I'm by myself, so I can't go get them though, because there is a defib unit, but the water, just like if you jump in the water, you're dead pretty much. And all of them got shot into that area over there, so I'm basically just duking it out by myself right now. Usually when this happens, you just want to keep moving. Every once in a while, fire a couple shots off. Make sure you stay on the path though. Eventually you want to draw them to one spot and then jump down and take the like usually it'll be an M60 with some kind of rounds. So around 5-ish, you want to go back down and start like collecting the ammo and whatever, because it's very important to do that. The only downside to getting an M60 though is oh shoot, is having the additional, like, oh hey look, I have ammo but now I don't. Oh, where'd it go? That's kind of a pain. Yeah, the tanks also can hit it off, which is seriously freaking annoying. But hey, you know what? Whatever. What can you do? Like, could you hear that? I don't know if you could or not, but there was a song I was talking about when you're healing, the sexual healing song. It's really funny. Oh, shoot. Yeah, this is the part I don't like about playing with yourself. Not playing with yourself, but playing by yourself. You know, there's still tanks and whatever, but I mean it's just not as exciting, because there's still tanks and whatever, but they can blast you off and just rip you to shreds so easily by yourself. Like round 6, if you're by yourself, you're basically gone, because you got 1 med kit and you got 1 source of firepower. And like as you guys can see on this one right here, I used to have 4 sources of firepower. 3 of them are gone, and I've still got 2 tanks left. I think probably even 3. I just can't find them. But yeah. So also, guys, if you have any mods that you want me to take a look at, like any kind of mods, any kind of textures or whatever, just let me know. Like any kind of survivors and that kind of stuff. So guys, that's the end of the tank challenge. Thanks a lot for watching. Please stay tuned for the next episode.